Venezuela's government has reported at least 68,900 people are missing following the devastating series of earthquakes that struck the country. The tremors, measuring 7.2 and 7.5 on the Richter scale, hit hard in La Guaira, one of Venezuela's most affected regions. This leaves families searching through rubble for loved ones 3 days after the quakes. The government's announcement underscores the immediate human toll as rescue efforts intensify amid widespread destruction. Authorities are racing against time to reach isolated communities and provide critical aid where needed. The scale of this disaster is evident in the staggering number missing, highlighting a desperate situation that demands swift international support. Officials have not yet determined how many casualties there may be overall, but stress the urgent need for assistance as families scramble through debris left behind by the powerful quakes. Immediate next steps include coordinating search and rescue operations with local authorities and mobilizing humanitarian aid to affected areas. The government's declaration of such a massive number missing reflects both the scale of destruction and the critical nature of recovery efforts in one of South America's most vulnerable regions. An agreement signed Friday in Washington ties Israel's withdrawal from Lebanon to Hezbollah's disarmament, which, in a statement Saturday, Hezbollah leader Naim Qassem said his group will keep fighting until Israel is forced to leave Lebanon. Lebanon's deal with Israel requires Hezbollah to disarm. The next step is whether officials turn the reported action into a clear timeline, rule, or public response. Tens of thousands gathered in Hungary's capital on Saturday for the 31st annual Budapest Pride. This marks the first LGBTQ+ march since former Prime Minister Viktor Orbán was ousted. The event began amid soaring temperatures reaching at least 38 degrees Celsius. 100 degrees Fahrenheit as a record-breaking heat wave gripped Europe. Key participant Luka Udge noted that the mood felt more relaxed now that Orbán's government, which banned Pride events and implemented numerous anti-LGBTQ+ policies over its tenure, has been defeated. Another attendee, Christoph György, expressed hope for Hungary's new administration to extend rights currently available in many European countries. The march highlighted a shift in public sentiment following the political change, with organizers emphasizing inclusivity amid challenging weather conditions. Texas students will be required to read Bible passages and learn about the role of Christianity in state history under a new reading list and social studies curriculum set for approval this Friday. The initiative aims to integrate religious perspectives into educational materials approved by school boards across Texas. Officials say the changes reflect broader cultural shifts, with educators emphasizing biblical narratives alongside traditional historical accounts. Critics argue that such additions could spark debate over secularism in public education. State officials have not yet announced any official response or next steps regarding this curriculum update. The new requirements are expected to take effect once approved by school board members and state authorities on Friday. No further details about implementation timelines or potential challenges were provided at the time of reporting. Texas will require students to read Bible passages in a new state curriculum. Mauricio Pochettino was hired as the most prestigious coaching appointment in U.S. men's soccer history. This marks a significant milestone for American football at home and abroad. This move underscores how much international prestige this team holds on the global stage. The decision to bring Pochettino aboard reflects both the ambition of the United States national side and its commitment to elevating their status within world football circles. Officials from U.S. Soccer have emphasized that Pochettino's hiring signals an intent to push the team toward higher performance benchmarks and greater recognition on the world stage. The next phase will likely involve integrating his coaching philosophy into training sessions, preparing players for upcoming qualifiers against regional rivals such as Mexico in 2026, a critical test of their readiness. As discussions continue about how this appointment might influence recruitment strategies or player development plans moving forward, stakeholders remain closely watching to see if Pochettino's leadership can translate into tangible improvements on the pitch. The immediate focus will be on adapting his methods and assessing whether they align with the team's current strengths and areas needing improvement. Apple announced on Thursday that it will increase prices for its Mac computers and iPad lineup, citing a significant memory chip shortage driven by the rapid growth of artificial intelligence. The company stated in a written statement, "We have never seen a component price increase this quickly. This move comes as demand for AI-powered devices surges. This leads to tighter supply chains for critical components like high-speed RAM. The decision affects all current models of Macs and iPads currently available on the market." Apple has not yet provided details on when these new prices will take effect or how they might impact consumers already in possession of older hardware. Industry analysts suggest that similar shortages could affect other tech companies producing AI-related products, potentially leading to broader supply chain challenges. The company CEO reiterated earlier comments about the importance of securing a steady flow of memory chips for future product launches and maintaining competitive pricing strategies amid heightened competition from rivals like Samsung and Qualcomm in the semiconductor market. Apple has not yet indicated whether it plans to offer any discounts or subsidies to offset these higher costs for customers. This leaves many consumers wondering how they will manage potential price hikes. As this story develops, we will continue monitoring updates from both Apple's official channels and industry experts tracking supply chain trends related to AI technology. The next significant development is expected when the tech giant provides more detailed information about its pricing strategy, or if competitors respond with their own product adjustments in response to these shortages. Authorities excavated open fields at Miranda's rescue animal sanctuary for evidence of animals believed to be buried in mass graves. The Humboldt County Sheriff's Office said. The investigation led to findings that the rescue had brought in 900 animals since the start of 2025 and only had 116 adoptions. Sheriff William Hunsa said. On Friday, the sheriff's office announced that the intact remains of 117 dogs were found in 2 excavated areas on the property, which is located in Fortuna, California, about 288 miles, 463 km north of San Francisco. 6 loose microchips were found in another dig location near where the remains were discovered, authorities said. 117 dead dogs found at California no-kill animal rescue, many with gunshot wounds. Authorities, Miranda's Rescue Animal Sanctuary, Humboldt County Sheriff's Office.